Greetings and salutations. What's goody, folk? I just saw 144 on the clock timer. Shout out to my fellow chosen ones, earth angels, light workers, healers, shamans, alchemists, starseeds, indigos, rainbow children, and alike. It is currently 6 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, April 1st, 2025. Happy April Fool's Day to all the fools out there. And we're currently back at it with another general timeless intuitive reading for my soul tribe, divine divinity, and whoever else resonates with any of these messages at any time that you come across them. I just saw 227 on the clock timer. There's no place like home. Of course, we know that home is where your heart is, where you're safe, where you're protected, where you're loved, where you're inspired and encouraged. If none of those things abide for masculine, then that place is simply a place to reside. It is not your home, okay? I'm lighting the incense dragon's blood, by the way, so dragon's blood could be significant. Incidentally, I have a lighter that has a dragon on there, so dragon could be very significant to you at this time, femme masculine. And actually, it's 77 degrees right now in Atlanta. So the number 77 could be significant to you. I just saw 333 on the clock timer, so spirit is definitely resonating with the number in this reading. 77, 1977 could be significant. The numbers 14 and 5, confirmation could be significant. Double confirmation on that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pull up the spiritual meaning for dragon's blood to see what energies we're dealing with here. So dragon's blood is strongly associated with the element of fire. So shout out to my fellow fire sign brothers and sisters, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. It is an active element energy that can bring warmth and life or burn through that which is no longer wanted. There are 3 main uses for dragon's blood when it comes to spiritual rituals. It can be used for banishing, healing, and for protection as well. Okay, so those are the energies behind the usage and significance of dragon's blood. Okay, so incidentally, prior to me starting this reading on yesterday's or last night's reading, these 2 initial channel messages fell out. I didn't really look at them. I just left them out because I knew I was going to incorporate them. Ooh, I just saw another mouse. Oh my God. I cannot wait to get out of here. Incorporate it into this reading. So here's the first pre-pulled initial channel message. Femme masculine, call back your energy from all corners of time and space, because you are and have been dealing with karmic masculine and feminine energies, okay? They running around your energetical field like little rats, okay? I'm looking down at my other channel messages. If somebody is going to get in a car crash because they are an energy drainer, and they've been trying to drain the energy of someone who is in a philosopher energy. You can resonate with being a philosopher, femme masculine. Let's see what else we have here. We have torrential rains in the reverse. Incidentally, we had some torrential rains on yesterday, so they have stopped. So the torrential rains didn't affect you as it might have affected everybody else, is what I'm getting. Yeah, cemetery in the reverse. So somebody tried to have you unalived, but they were not able to kill you. cemetery in the reverse. Whatever murder plots or contract killers that people have enlisted towards and against you, it's not going to work. It's going to backfire onto them and or to those they loved most. Okay, people really need to think about the stupid ass energies they be putting out into this physical realm, because what you put out, you get back tenfold, 20-fold, 30-fold. So above as below. This is somebody that is, or a group of individuals that are very shallow. They only scratch the surface of things and never look deep, okay? Look deep before you leap is in the reverse. And this is coming out right next to karmic feminine and masculine energy. Okay, fem masculine, somebody wants to make love and then fuck. Okay, this is an energy drainer. They want to have the opportunity to know what it feels like to have skin to skin interaction with you, but they will never have that experience because they're not worthy. Okay? And you don't slum with bums, is what I'm getting anyway. I know I don't. Come on, somebody. Yeah, this is confirmation that you are a philosopher and they can't take anything away from you regardless of how hard they try. The divine wants you to move in silence while calling back your energy. Somebody is only about material things, cream, cash money rules everything around me. So this is somebody or a group of individuals that are highly materialistic. Okay? And they only care about money. But money is only going to get them somewhere. Somebody's having a profound epiphany about an energy drainer, or the fact that you are a philosopher, or you as a philosopher is having a profound epiphany that you are not a scallywag with no bag. It's coming out in the reverse. And in the third vertical line, with philosopher and confirmation. This is confirmation, fem masculine, that you are a philosopher and that you are not a scallywag with no bag. You got money. You got resources coming in. There's nothing basic or ordinary about you, fem masculine. There's nothing basic or ordinary about you. So stay calm. You are the motherfucking pressure. Somebody getting married, okay? So let's go ahead and get into the forecasting of energies using my numerology and dice to see what the spiritual weather is looking like regarding fem masculine. I'm looking at 643. We know that 6 talks about finding and maintaining balance, which is subjective to each individual based on their personal situation and circumstances. 6th house energy, Virgo and Mercury. A lot of communication back and forth about the type of work that you do, as well as the aesthetic of your physicality. Okay, you want to come into a functional balance, incorporating discipline and routine with your work schedule, your leisure, as well as fitness routines, schedules, and nutritional values. On the second dice, we have 4, which talks about foundation, space, and energy. What is the foundation of your relationships? What is the foundation of your idealisms and belief systems? This is 4th house energy, Cancer, and the moon. So we're dealing with cloaked energy in regard to divine femme masculine. You're being cloaked at this time. Your energy is being cloaked and shielded and protected. Others of you are dealing with people 1111 on the clock timer, so we're dealing with master number 11. Someone who has mastered and continues to master their intuition on all levels. 11th house energy, Aquarius and Saturn. So we're dealing with teams, groups, friends, and colleagues, okay? So others of you, we're dealing with the secrets of self and or other people, outside third-party energies, and primarily outside third-party energies. These bobble-headed sweet bitches have a lot of secrets. They have a lot of bones in their closet that are about to be exposed at this time. The final dice here is 3. Finding and maintaining clarity where there once was or still is conflict, confusion, chaos, and mess brought on by outside third party energies. These bobble-headed sweet bitches, hoes, and crows, okay? And anybody that has aligned themselves with these karmic masculine and feminine energies, they're going to prison as well. Okay, because you cannot collaborate with people in criminal activities and then expect to get away with it, hun bun. It doesn't work that way. Okay? And if the legal system doesn't get you, then best believe karma is going to get you, because with 11th house energy, Saturn is the planet of karma. Okay? And there's a lot of motherfuckers that don't believe that it exists. But when the person that they love most gets taken out because of their ignorant idiocy, then they're going to be made believers. But by that time, it's going to be too late. So we're going to go ahead and pull up this spirit number 643 to see what the messages are for fem, masculine, divine, and chosen ones. Angel number, spirit number 643 is a message from the angels, ancestors, ascended masters, and archangels, along with your ancestors, that they have heard your prayers and are with you, supporting, guiding, and assisting you whenever you ask. They ask you to maintain faith and believe in the infinite abundance of the universe, and trust that your material needs will be provided for throughout your life. The great work you have done in the past has paved the way for abundance today and tomorrow. Give any fears or worries for the to the angels for transmutation and healing, and trust the benevolence of the universe. Angel number, spirit number 643 tells you that the diligence and determination that you have shown in regards to providing for your family's wants and needs have manifested in you, attracting your well-earned rewards and your goals and desires coming to fruition. The work and effort you have put towards serving your life purpose have been acknowledged by the angels and universal energy. So be open to receiving and accepting your good, and know that you are being assisted by the angels. Okay, I just saw another ad. Listen to your intuition as you are receiving directions as to the next steps to take. Release any feelings or fears of loss and or lack, and trust that any material issues will be sorted for your highest good, and you will have all that you need when you need it. Focus upon your life's purpose, which involves bringing joy, love, and peace to your own life and to the lives of others. Utilizing your personal will allows the passion, enthusiasm, and joy that is inside you to be expressed in the way that you have chosen to fulfill your soul mission. Keep a positive and optimistic attitude and outlook, and be grateful and appreciative for all that you have and all that you are yet to receive. Angel number, spirit number 643 tells you that your excellent work has manifested a continued supply of abundance into your life. Give any fears or concerns to the heavens, and have faith that the angels, archangels, ancestors, and ascended masters are working behind the scenes to ensure that you will always have enough to sustain you, and any obstacles will be easily overcome. Everything you need comes to you. I just saw another mouse. Comes to you in the perfect time, space, and sequence. Establish balance in all areas of your life, and use your unique creative energies in positive and productive ways. The overall number and energy is 4. Foundation. Somebody's foundation is highly unstable and riddled with rats and mice. um, spiritually, energetically, figuratively, and literally. Okay, Cancer and the Moon, illusions and intuition. Okay, lies being exposed by your intuition, fem masculine. Come on, somebody. Let's see here. We're going to kick things off with this reading. We're going to start with cartomancy and see what the overall energies are for fem masculine and what it is that the Holy Spirit of the Most High wants us to know during such a time. Holy Spirit, what is it that we need to know at this time regarding fem masculine, divine, and chosen ones? What are the messages that you want us to be aware of at this time, Holy Spirit, please? And thank you. Eight of Swords in the upright, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Somebody's trying to hide some sort of evidence of whatever the fuck they were doing behind the scenes, but it's too late. Okay? Whatever evidence it is that they are trying to hide is already being communicated within the spiritual realm and even in this physical realm. I'm also hearing excommunicated. Someone is being excommunicated, so someone is being banished. I'm hearing from their homeland. Excommunication is an institutional act of religious censure used to deprive, suspend, or limit membership in a religious community or to restrict certain rights. Excommunication means to cut off from communion with the church or exclude from the sacraments of a church by ecclesiastical sentence. It also means to exclude or expel from membership or participation in any group, association, etc., etc., and have be etc. Okay? So yeah, somebody is getting banished from people, places, and things. It's also giving me the energy of isolation. Somebody is going to be left in isolation alone because don't nobody want to deal with a raggedy ass, karmic ass energy, male or female. What else, Holy Spirit? What else do we need to know about this attempt to hide evidence? What else do we need to know, Holy Spirit? Give me a card, please, and thank you. Yeah. You love yourself unconditionally. Ace of Cups in the reverse. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Somebody is trying to hide evidence that you love yourself unconditionally. And how I'm interpreting that energy is that somebody is trying to make it look like that you have low self-esteem, low self-worth, and value because they're jealous and envious of you with the Page of Pentacles coming out in the reverse. Yeah, they're looking at yourself, your ability to love yourself unconditionally, and this enrages them, fills them up with jealousy and envy. Okay, and they could be trying to hide evidence as well of that. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy. This is low vibrational earth signs. Somebody is highly unstable. Like the rat energy, like the rats are nibbling at their foundation and is soon to crumble right beneath their very feet. Literally and figuratively. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. This is somebody who is sick. More earth sign energy, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Somebody has one foot up in the grave, is what I'm saying. What else, Holy Spirit? They're trying to hide evidence of their sickness. 88 could be significant. Lionsgate could be significant. Yeah, they're full of self-doubt and self-disappointment. They could have been trying to project this energy onto you. This could be someone in your family with the Seven of Cups coming out. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. What else, Holy Spirit? King of Pentacle in the upright. You are a boss energy, male or female. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy. This could be you, fem masculine, or this could be an outside third party energy that has been watching everything that has been going on and is wanting to come in and invest in you and collaborate with you, offering you some sort of new opportunity. somebody wants to put some money in your pocket, in your bank account. What else, Holy Spirit? Yeah, somebody's throwing moon magic at you. But it's not going to work is what I'm saying. I'm going to do a second horizontal line. What else, Holy Spirit? What else do we need to know at this time? Yeah, this is a motherfucking thief. Two of Pentacles in the reverse, and it's coming out right under the Eight of Swords in the upright. So somebody is definitely trying to hide evidence of some theft and other criminal activity. This could be a scammer, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. This could be a scammer. I'm hearing pyramid scheme, embezzlement. Yeah, they tried to steal from you, but meanwhile, your resources are improving for the best or for the better. Five of Pentacles in the upright. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, because you love yourself unconditionally. Yeah, somebody was jealous and envious of you so much so that they sent out a contract killer towards you. Somebody put out a hit order. King of Swords in the reverse. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay, and y'all, they're also trying to hide evidence of not only this theft, but this petition with this contract killer. There could also be some crooked law enforcement involved. Yeah, someone's sick because they were attacking the Queen of Cups. Divine feminine energy, male or female, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, a sweetheart, a nurturer, honest and trustworthy. Okay. Something about a debt that you owe yourself in masculine. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. You owe yourself this debt to boss the fuck up. You owe yourself to this debt to remain in peace, harmony, and bliss. Yeah, somebody's about to lose a loved one because they tried to take you out. This is irreversible. Confirmation. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Somebody think this is a motherfucking game. High Priest, King of Wands in the upright, male or female, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. There's a High Priest that is also watching this in the spiritual realm. They've seen all of this. You have this desire to move to the next level in a relationship with somebody. And yeah, these karmic energies, especially a King of Cups in the reverse, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. This is a deadbeat energy, male or female. They're being exposed. Black Widow energy. So we have a Black Widow and a hitman out here. Somebody was trying to seduce you to create some sort of soul contract in order to unalive you. To prevent this love offer from coming in, pay attention to your dream state. You could be astral projecting. Your resources are clearing up because you continue to seek the divine for higher knowledge and wisdom. There's a community of individuals that's perpetuating a generational curse of poverty, lack, and homelessness. There is an undercover agent working behind the scenes, gathering evidence to put these bobble-headed sweet bitches away in prison. Seven of Wands, that's prison. Somebody's in debt, in depression over an Emperor energy. They're physically tired, stressed, dried the fuck out. Okay, because you're coming into union with your kingdom spouse. Somebody's throwing evil eye at you because you love yourself unconditionally. They're miserable. You're an earth angel, a chosen one. You're going through an ascension right now, a transformation. Yeah, somebody is always fucking up their resources. They don't appropriate their funds correctly and they blame it on everybody else. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. You're in your destiny. The number 66 could be significant. Route 66, 1966. The number is 12 and 3. 12th house energy, Pisces and Jupiter. The unconsciousness of spirituality and karma. I told you, karma is at play here. Third house energy, Gemini and Mercury. We're still in Mercury's retrograde. So there's a lot of communication being made at this time. New communication coming in about somebody that tried to play you, put you in some sort of third party situationship that you stood 10 toes down on. Okay, so, ooh. We got the high priestess here, male or female. So we got two seers out here that is watching everything going on behind the scenes. Somebody's in the dark night of the soul. This is a Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Materialistic, karmic feminine energy, male or female. This could also be a sex worker. Confirmation, this is a sex worker. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy. Or somebody who uses their body to try to get what they want, but there's an abrupt ending coming to these sweet bitches. You are the master of your life. Somebody is attacking you in the spiritual realm and or the physical realm because you're emerging as the social butterfly. This is somebody that's batshit crazy. Okay? Yeah, this is somebody that was saying that you overindulge, but you don't. They're going into poverty if they're not already there. They're insecure and they're trying to come towards you because they know that you have your inheritance coming in. You have a new beginning, so recalibrate. You're being divinely led, guided, and protected. And you snatch the mask off of somebody that has no balance. It could be a false twin flame. Somebody definitely cannot balance practicality and logic with things of the divine. And you're fearless. You come to the sudden awareness, or somebody is coming to the sudden awareness of your fearlessness as we switch into tarot. You're being publicly celebrated and rewarded, femme masculine. Yeah, because you respect the process. You don't compete. You don't compete where you don't compare. And there's a lot of people comparing themselves to you as you're in this energy of wish fulfillment, getting all of your heart's desire. Somebody's working with a shadow feminine practitioner, male or female. But it's going to backfire. Whatever the fuck they're doing behind the scenes, it's going to backfire because you're free. Yeah, and they're going to prison. Eight of Swords. That's my second prisoner card. That's the prisoner card in tarot. And my cartomancy is 7 of Wands. So we saw two prisoner cards. So there's more than two people or two groups of individuals that's going to prison for collaborating with this criminal activity. People be aligning themselves with anybody without doing their own due diligence or using discernment, and it's going to put their ass in prison, if not 6 feet under. Yeah. Confirmation. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Ace of Cups in the reverse. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And we're in the focus energy. So there are individuals that are focusing in on the fact that they have lost their spiritual and creative gifts. All things are becoming old, stale, and stagnated. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And they're going against the flow. They're bucking the stream, causing further resistance in their life, okay? Their well has completely run dry. What else, Holy Spirit? What else do we need to be aware of at this time for this focus energy regarding femme masculine? Ten of Cups in the reverse. Misery. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is a family unit, a community, a network, all in misery and chaos. Okay, due to their ill intentions, their malicious energy, and karmic ways. Okay, they will not get to escape this energy, a perpetual energy of disharmony, domestic toxicity, shattered dreams, and a broken family. Hanged Man in the reverse. These people, your family, this network, not only have they lost all of their gifts and talents and living in misery, they're also scared of being sacrificed, and rightfully so. Seven of Swords in the reverse just jumped out. Somebody's gonna come and try and play in your face. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. This is a bone collector. Somebody's trying to take back what you tell them. So move in silence. That came out in the initial channel messages. They're trying to take back whatever you tell them to this karmic group of bobble-headed, raggedy-ass, sweet bitches, hoes and crows. Confirmation on that. Thank you, Holy Spirit. What else? What else do we need to know, Holy Spirit, about what's being focused on right now? Give me the next energy, please, Holy Spirit. Please and thank you. Yeah, Page of Swords in the upright Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Somebody is a mental head case. Okay, they're a head basket. Somebody's about to lose their ever-loving mind if they haven't already. And this is part of their judgment, and the upright Libra energy. Now let's go ahead and check out what the issue is causing obstacles and delays. What do we need to know about these obstacles and delays at this time, Holy Spirit? Oop. This flipped over. Tower. What did I say? Somebody's foundation is being nibbled on by this rat energy. 3303 on the clock timer. 333 spirit is resonating. Somebody's shit is about to come crashing down as a result of this judgment. Okay? Tower, destruction. Everything that they built on this shady ass foundation is being destroyed. What's this that jumped out? Past life energy. This is stemming from past life energy. 6 of Cups in the upright Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Familiarity. You have happy memories with people that betrayed you and broke your heart. King of Sword energy in the reverse. There's particularly a King of Swords that is scared of being sacrificed, male or female. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, manipulative, cruel, and weak. This is somebody that brutalizes, bullies, and attacks other people, trying to dominate and usurp their own authority to make them feel powerful. This is a bully and abuser, and an abuser. What else, Holy Spirit? Yeah, the devil, Capricorn energy, and the upright. Addictions, obsession. This person that wants to come play in your face has a contract with the devil. And oh, how they're going to pay. Yeah, 5 of Swords in the reverse, lingering resentment, desiring to reconcile. So somebody that's going batshit crazy only wants to reconcile with you because they need your help. Confirmation. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Queen of Swords in the reverse. So again, both in cartomancy and in tarot, we have both the King and Queen of Swords in the reverse. Somebody is very manipulative, bitter, cold-hearted. You have at least 4 air sign energies that are attacking you, male and female, regardless of gender. Well, male and female, that is gender. Okay. But something's being communicated about these energies. What's this manifested outcome, Holy Spirit? Manifested outcomes. Give me a card, please, and thank you, Holy Spirit, for manifested outcomes. Woo. 8 of Pentacles. Your high standard, high ticket, high value. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. It's giving me 9 of Wands energy, resilience, last one standing. 4 of Swords. It's time to relax, relate, release. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. What else, Holy Spirit, for manifested outcomes? Ace of Pentacles in an upright, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. You're manifesting new opportunities, not only for yourself, but other people who are in like energy with you. You are the Empress, male or female, divine feminine, consciously co-creating with the divine. Definitely the last one standing. You love nature, nature loves you, and you're birthing something into this physical realm, which is why you're being publicly celebrated and rewarded with the Six of Wands in the upright. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. What else, Holy Spirit? Five of Pentacles in the reverse. What I say? Your resources are improving, your health is improving, and somebody wants to invest in you because they know that you are this high priestess, a seer, an oracle, maintaining control, defending yourself, standing on business. You defeated these hoes. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. An entire group, network of individuals are turning on each other as they are in chaos and conflict because you are the star. You're walking away from the bullshit. Okay? Eight of Cups in the upright, walking away from disillusionment. Sun in the upright, very successful. You're also exposing what's done in the dark. Four of Wands, home conflict. King of Pentacles in the upright, boss bitch, boss nigga energy. Knight of Swords, somebody want to rush towards you in aggression because of their anger. They mad at you because they got bad karma. Okay, didn't nobody tell you to attack femme masculine? Didn't nobody tell your stupid ass to do that bullshit? That's why they isolated and alone. You're moving on to karma water. Something is being expedited for you. Yeah, somebody's highly unstable. This is borderline personality disorder, bipolar, schizophrenia. Obsessed with the work that you do, obsessed with your money. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse because they ain't got no money. Wish fulfillment. 99 is significant with the Nine of Cups in the upright, Nine of Pentacles in the upright. You're single, independent. You've built something from the ground up by yourself. You're accepting what is and what is no longer. Moving forward, finding peace after somebody tried to dominate you or somebody's trying to dominate your emperor. You're tempered, you're balanced, you're on your path, Sagittarius energy, you're focused, full of willpower, and you're moving forward after a divorce, transforming, planting seeds. The Spirit said that's the motherfucking truth. You stand for truth and clarity. Queen of Cups energy, sweetheart, nurturer. Somebody is panicking because things are slowing down for them and they're weak. You get a new beginning. The moon, yeah, something is being hidden. Yeah, whatever they did behind the scenes in the dark, they're going to prison for it. They're imbalanced as fuck, heavily burdened. You are the Hierophant. You sever ties and cut cords with people who are competing against you, that are being isolated due to their gossip and their greed and stinginess, and for throwing magic at you. King of Wands in the upright, you're looking at things from a higher perspective, seeing the big picture, and this is leaving these sweet bitches heartbroken, stuck between a rock and a hard place because of their bad ideas trying to attack divine femme masculine. Your King of Cups wants to come in and bless you. Yeah, they did not complete this cycle. Epic fail. That's why karma is coming in to eat their ass up. You, on the other hand, you have learned the lessons of the past. That's why you got the victory, femme masculine. And they're mad about it. Okay, hun bun, you could be mad at all you want to, but you should have did the work. Okay? The right work, instead of trying to steal, kill, and destroy other people. Hit the road. It's time for you to leave, femme masculine. It's time for you to leave, and thank God, I cannot wait. Yeah, somebody can't cook. Okay, they can't cook worth a damn. Okay, they can't cook worth a motherfucking damn. This is not a friendly creature. You recognize these energies from past life. What do we need to know about what's going on in these spiritual streets, Holy Spirit? Please and thank you. I'm hearing, I said, I wish a bitch would. Prophecy. You're here to fulfill the prophecy. So no matter how bad somebody wants to take you out, how bad somebody wants to murder you, it's not going to happen. You're here to fulfill a prophecy. You're on assignment by the Holy Spirit of the Most High God. Okay? What else, Holy Spirit? Yeah, this is not a mystery. Mystery in the reverse. You know what's up. What else, Holy Spirit? All is not going according to plan for these individuals. That's why they scared of being sacrificed, because of this devil contract. Okay, they weren't able to fulfill the contract, so now the devil is coming back to collect from them. And this is not bittersweet. Okay, this is exactly what they manifested for themselves and their loved ones. This rivalry is over. What else, Holy Spirit? Yeah, we not mad. We don't walk in anger. Okay, we glad that this bullshit is over with. Okay, I call forth divine, cosmic, universal justice, judgment, and adjudication. Yeah, these people holding on to shit. Somebody can't forgive you because you're part of this prophecy. And they're declining, moving up in the reverse. They're going downhill rapidly. What else, Holy Spirit? What's that just jumped out? Yeah, they don't have the key. Key in the reverse. They don't have the access. They can't get in. And nobody is protecting them. Guardian in the reverse. They have no protection. Like I said, they shallow. Great depths in the reverse. Secret revealed. What I say, they being exposed. Every little dirty, rotten thing that they done did behind the scenes, all of their criminal activities are being exposed, and they're going to motherfucking prison. And they don't have to believe it. The truth is the truth, and it will always be the truth. These some lazy ass motherfuckers work in the reverse, stealing other people's milk and honey. Motherfucking thieves. You know who they are, stranger in the reverse. You know who these individuals are. I'm hearing, point them out, point them out, point them out, point them out. Young jock. Okay, these people operate in ego. They too, I'm hearing, ain't too proud to beg. But they got so much ego and for no reason. Because they don't look within. Moment of reflection in the reverse. They always pointing their fingers at other people, but never look in the mirror. And this is not a difficult truth. We know this. They don't, though. Yeah, it's not a trap, Fem Masculine. They thought they were going to trap us. Inheritance in the upright. What I say, we getting our shit back. Holy Spirit, what are the final messages in tarot, please and thank you? Justice at the bottom of the deck. We got judgment officially out, and at the bottom of the deck, we got justice. Karma is at play. Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. They getting exactly what they deserve. Death, prison, or the psych ward. Yeah, they're imbalanced. They're miserable. And again, anybody that collaborated with them, anybody that saw or witnessed their criminal activity and still decided to keep their mouth closed, yeah, they're going to have to pay karma too. Birds of a feather flock and pay karmic debts together. What are the final messages, Holy Spirit? Please and thank you. What's this? Empress? Yep. Empress in the upright, divine feminine, consciously co-creating. Somebody was competing with an Empress energy, 5 of Wands in the upright. How dumb and stupid can these folk be? Three of Wands, something's being expedited, rapid growth and expansion for you, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. King of Sword in the reverse. Male or female was attacking a magician in the upright. Somebody that's on their path that has mastered themselves, mind, body, and soul. A master manifester. Sagittarius energy, you hit your target on its mark each and every time. I'm hearing job well done. Two of Swords, somebody was trying to keep you stuck and stagnated, but you made a difficult decision. Four of Swords in the reverse, somebody is restless. They can't sleep at night. Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius, because of this competition, they can't sleep at night. Ten of Swords in the reverse is up and it's stuck for you, Fem Masculine. What else, Holy Spirit? Page of Wands in the reverse. Somebody's trying to create conflict with you. King of Swords in the reverse. They're enlisting somebody young or young-minded to come in and start some bullshit. But see, this is what's going to be manifested from this. Five of Cups in the upright. That's grief and loss. Somebody getting ready to be put in the motherfucking dirt. Whether it's them or whoever they love most, somebody is getting ready to die. Because of their imbalanced ass energy. 47-47 on the clock timer. 11-11. Whoever grouped up and collaborated with these stupid ass motherfuckers, they getting the same karma too. I hope it was worth your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your child dying because of your greedy, brutal ass, bully ass. I hope it was worth it, hun bun. Five of Pentacles in the upright. We got the Five of Cups, grief and loss, and Five of Pentacles, poverty, lack, loss, bad health. I hope it was all worth it. Because what this is giving me is that they're going to lose their most precious loved one. And then they're going to be left behind to live in poverty and lack and bad health. I tell you, karma is a bitch. And so am I. According to other people, you's a bitch. And that's why they disappointed. Were people disappointed in them after they find out just how karmic and toxic they really are toward the Queen of Pentacles, creature comforts, attracting opportunities, male or female. Yeah, because of this injustice. Justice in the reverse. So this is giving me alchemistic energy. You transmuted something fem masculine. Yeah. And now you're telling your story aggressively is what I'm saying. But aggressively meaning is that you don't back down. You're not backing down. Yeah, you're shining the light on what was done in the dark. Hermit, Virgo energy in the upright. Hangman energy in the upright. Because somebody was trying to sacrifice you. People are unaware of this judgment in the reverse, but they're about to find out. Ten of Cups in the reverse, toxic family unit. You're keen, aware, pragmatic, enigmatic. You know what the fuck is going on, and they're trying to avoid being isolated, okay? So I'm going to drop the mic on that. Fem Masculine, click like, share, subscribe, donate to the channel, book your sessions. Until next time, peace. I love y'all. Bye.